Don't ever make it your last day. So subscribe and click that thumbs up button and leave your notification button on. So today there's a news in town. They have debated this in their parliament, and the change might happen or will not happen. I have to wait for some people to just join, but let me slow down. Canada just changed what I have been telling you people. I told you people that immigration is political topic. When government want to get more votes, they use immigration to confuse the electorate. So Canada is happening to you people now. This I have been saying it since last year. Since last year, June, when they debated it, is when I started telling you people, they will stop you from bringing your family member, and they will stop you. They will reduce the student application. Have I not been shouting it here? So now this country, their own, and their own. In fact, it is on 31st that they will do the final voting to see whether it will end, because there are many countries going towards election in November, December, January next year. So all these things that you've been hearing about immigration is for them to get more votes. So Norway has been a country where people are just secretly going because, as you can imagine, Norway is a beautiful place and their welfare system is top notch. And everybody that go there without any money will be fed and will be taken care of. That's Norway for you. Now, the country has just voted yesterday that they will stop digital nomad visa. You don't know where digital nomad visa is the best. So if you don't know where Norway is in the map, let me tell you, Norway is in between the peninsula, between Finland and Sweden. So that's where Norway is, and they are one of the richest country in Europe. And in Norway, whether you're working or you're not working, they will feed you and they will keep you in a warm house. The population is just a little above 5 million. That's Norway for you. Are there jobs? There are many jobs, and there are many resources, natural resources, and all that. So, as you can imagine, they have money. And now, the opposition rights, I think, are they what they're calling those people? Rights people. They are saying that they want to cancel all this visa. Because as at last year, almost 16,000 digital nomad visa were given. And they are still giving it, because I just told somebody to fill a form today. So let's push it in. So Norway, their parliament debated yesterday. So the next debate will be on this March. And if it's get through, it will end. That's what is happening in everywhere. Like UK now, their own went through, because everybody's fighting now to get more votes. So immigration is a big topic. That is why you saw that thing happening. Everything they're talking about, sending people to Rwanda, everything, or deporting people. Immigration is a big topic in all the Western countries. It's a big topic that politicians use to get votes. If someone is lacking votes, you will go and tell them that you will reduce immigration. That's what they do. So they will now effect all these changes that will put people in trouble. Now, I've been shouting about this Canada. I've been telling people that Canada is, I don't know how to say it so that I don't sound, the way I'm about to tell you about Norway now is the way I've been telling you people about. Once politicians take something to their parliament and they are debating it, so that thing is 50-50. It might secure enough votes to cancel it, or it might not secure a vote. So it still stick. But something like Norway, remember Netherlands just voted a right activist, a right-wing man. What's his name? There's a man now. He won this election because of immigration. in Netherlands. So now Norway people are trying to copy. So everybody is copying. France is copying. UK is copying. USA is copying. Canada is copying because Trudy rating is so low. And Trudy has started dancing towards the right people because his rating, as at yesterday, go and check it, his rating is not even up to 30. So he knows that he might lose election. So what can he do now? He will now ramp up all this immigration problem and all that and start dealing with it and start saying we are no longer, they have officially, and it's in law now, put a cap on student numbers. They are now putting a cap on salary and the scheme migrant job for the PR people. Now, they have also voted in their parliament to stop spouse visa from joining. The one that they have not stopped is family unification. I told you people about that the other day. Family unification is the easiest visa in Canada. If you have somebody inside, it's not, if you must have somebody inside, anybody can be your family. So I don't want to tell you something here I'm not allowed to say. But if you have somebody inside, that's the easiest visa you can get, because when your family member is inside, they cannot tell you, and that they are legal. What do I mean by legal? When somebody is legal, the person has rights to bring unite with their family members. Is their human rights, or let's say it's human rights. I'm not sure whether it's human or legal rights. I'm not sure. But if you are a lawyer watching me, tell me the rights it is. So now Norway voted yesterday. It passed through. They will vote again. Do you know why the digital nomad is so easy? Because you can bring all your family. If you have 10 children, you can bring them. That's why their own is so easy to get. If you even in that place, they said even if your children, so far as your children, they are above 18, you can bring them. But now the opposition are trying to win the election, and the ones holding the power are dancing to their tunes, to their tune to be able to secure more votes for themselves. So what will happen next? What will happen is that if you have any tech skill, you have professional skill that you can do online, or you are in medicals, you are a nurse, a doctor, or a teacher. Norway needs teachers more than they need doctors. Or you are a teacher or teaching assistant. In their own teaching, this thing, they said you must have a teaching qualification, like all this B.Ed and all that. Most people in Nigeria, I think when I did my youth studies, I taught mathematics and physics. I saw many people they employed, they didn't have this B education something, or BA or PG education, something like that. But this country now want you, if you know anybody that have B.Ed, the person should put application latest November. They should put this application so that the application will be there before, or you, okay, the application wait time is 15 days. So if you put it early, you might get it. But if you don't get it, once your application is there and they refuse, you can do appeal, what they call appeal. You can appeal against the decision if you qualify. So remote workers, teachers, TA, teaching assistants, carers, nurses, doctors, engineers, accountants, and physicists, and all these people. And again, they need people. If you know anybody, or if you have someone that studied anything fishery or in school and all that, Norway need you people, because one of their major resources are farming and fishing. So they are the powerhouse in fishery, whatever. So if you are from the Igbo tribe, you know what we call stockfish, oboroko. So that's what Morocco comes from Norway. If you've eaten that stockfish, it's only Norway that produces it. So that is the one of the major resources they have. So now let's talk about something interesting. Because you asked me the requirements and all that. So that's why this Norway politician, they want to cancel it. Interesting thing is that the requirements are so easy. That is why I said, if you are already preparing to go to abroad, you can, this is so easy to get. It's not hard because it's the basic thing in travel insurance, your valid passport, your certificate, your training certificate. If you don't have any training certificates, better join WTP. We will have a training and it's in 5% discount, 40,000 naira or $40. So it's still in the 50% because as from next section, next class, which is class 102, they will pay 80,000 naira and 100 United States of American dollars. So that is where we are now in that training, and we'll wrap up the introductions and so on because we are starting tomorrow. So this is the last time you have to get into the place and work hard to get digital nomad visa because you don't need POF in that one. So let's go back to Norway, the requirements. The requirement is your certificate. You have to prove that you have done that job for 24 months. For people in technical, this thing is 1 month. But for people in medical field, is I think it's 24 months. Like if you are a qualified teacher, you are a TA. There's something that they said they even need more TA than teacher, qualified teachers, because you know what is TA? TA are teaching assistants. After teachers, then you have teaching assistants that help them coordinate the classroom and all that. That is what they call TA. So if you have any qualification, and these things are so easy. I've stopped talking about this because each time it's like I'm repeating something. I come here every time I repeat, I repeat, I repeat. My dear, if you want to do teaching assistant training, you can go to Udemy. You type there, teaching assistant certification. Many things will come out. You will choose the one you can afford. If you want to do any tech training that will get you earning in Upwork or in Freelancer to make up your experience and certification to travel as a digital nomad, come to WTP. The link is in the description of this video, and it's 40,000 naira or $40, as cheap as as cheap as it sounds. That's the truth. It's $40 for you to get yourself equipped for the year. You will be amazed how much you will earn or make with that money that you spend. So to bring your earning power to speed, join the BTP, pay for the training. So as I was saying, the requirement, number one, is your valid passport, your I don't know. I because there's a girl that has been on my neck. I don't know. I have not make up the list of the insurance companies because I don't have the data. Because I'm trying to do a data for travel insurance. Where you can get it. I want to do like 5 countries. They are the ones watching me. So if you are watching me, you are from South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Zimbabwe, or Ghana. Please, let me repeat it. South Africa, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Kenya, and Nigeria. If you're from this country and you've done your travel insurance before, can you just tell me in the comment section where you have done it and how much it cost you? We want to get a price because there's a huge difference. Somebody was telling me that they told her to pay 500 and something thousand in naira. That's more than even $500. I told her that this thing is not what people were telling me, because there are people in the group that told me that this thing is around 50 in naira or something. So the disparity, the difference is so wide apart. So we want to know, people, if you are an insurance broker, that you know this more about. I don't really know about any insurance thing, but back home, immigration officers, they know, but we don't really have them. There's an immigration girl I told. She told me she wouldn't know that thing because she work in a different unit, and she has asked her colleagues. They don't know. So that's the only immigration officer I know from Nigeria at the moment. So, and I can talk to anyhow to do this, but she told me she doesn't know. So now, if you are from Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Kenya, Zimbabwe, or any African country, and you know where you people get your uh, travel insurance for abroad or anything, then can you just mention it in the comment section? Please let us help each other. I don't have this information. And some people, like the Zimbabwe girl that was telling me, she told me she live in a village and she has gotten scholarship, but she doesn't even know what is this insurance. So I told her to go to her city. She said, how can she go to her village? That she doesn't even know. Because in the city you will know things. If you live in city is so big and the information is so. But from someone coming from village, and I'm not from there. I've only been to Zimbabwe once, and it's been a long time. So I'm not from there. So if you know, can you drop it in comment section if you know where we can get travel insurance. And again, if you know where we can get police a criminal record from your country, let me add somebody. Can you just tell us? And again, if you're still watching me, can you just give thumbs up before we go down for the requirements of this visa? Can you just give us a thumbs up, please? Can you give us a thumbs up? God will bless you, and subscribe to our channel. We are here to help each other. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm cool. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Where are you watching me from? Oh, you're my brother. I don't know how you people greet in Benin. Okay, you're
Hello?
from Benin.
Hello?
You're from Benin.
Yes, I'm from Benin.
Okay, welcome to the channel. But let me just finish the requirements and things I'm saying, then I can come back to you. Okay, now we have talked about the insurance, we have talked about the criminal record. For Nigeria, I'm certain about that one. For Nigeria, you will get it from Nigerian police station. Go to any Nigerian police station, then ask them. I asked one police officer, the police officer told me it's free of charge. But what others are telling me, they told me that it's not free of charge. I shouldn't listen to that police officer. So I don't know whether there's a charge on this, but the police officer told me by law that they should give you the paper. But I know our Nigerian police, and you know them. So that's the only thing I have to say here. So I know that it will not be free. So get prepared, have some cash and all that in case they start telling you anything, then you don't go and come back. But it is not free from what other people, have told me. But this man has said it is free. It's a lie. It's not free. But I have to agree with him because he's a very, very high ranking officer, police officer. Just like when they say in Nigeria that bail condition is free. you know the whole story. So I wouldn't say we are corrupt, but let me leave those ones there. So I know that it's from the police station. I don't know. So that is where Ghana people, Kenya people, Zimbabwe, South Africans, they have to tell me in the comment section where they get all these things, their police records, so that I can compile the list. But you people are not giving me the answers, and it is not fair. I'm not from your country. I'm only from Nigeria, but I know little about Nigeria own, that our criminal record comes from the police. But whether it's free or not, I can't guarantee that. Have some cash in your pocket. So the next one is your certificate. It must be up to date and it must be verifiable and all that. So that is it. So if you have like teaching qualification and nursing, you have to belong in a group. You understand? But if you're IT official, you don't need to belong in your group because you have to make sure that your name is a nursing council or medical record, for in your country because they have to verify. You have to give them the number and all that. Except that, but for tech people, they don't require anything. And the application for this visa lasts only 15 days. So if you can actually be in Norway before that's their next debate in March. So it depends on how you are prepared because if you want to travel abroad, you must have gotten your transcript, you must have gotten your certificate, you must have gotten your criminal record from your police, you must also have, did some investigation on where you can get your insurance, travel insurance, and um, travel insurance with some bookings. So you will know all these things because you are preparing yourself. For valid passport, is immigration that give every country their passport. So go to the immigration and fill a form and get your passport. But I would advise get the 10 years one. Don't get the 5 years one if your country has updated and they are giving 10 years, that is fine. Get the 10 years so that you will stay valid till you get your citizenship. So whether Norway citizenship worth it or not, should I tell you that? It's like asking me whether, because Norway passports is better than USA passports in ranking. Yes, Norway is better than UK, USA. So in ranking, so because they have they are highly ranked in GHS, which is general global health system. So they are ranked. I think they are ranked at number 2 or number 1. Oh no, they are, I think it is number 2, not really number 1. I think it's Finland that is number 1. Then in security, they are secured, 98% secured. So in stability, economic stability, and GDP per capita, you can see USA cannot see their back in that one. So economically and everything, their passports is so strong, more than anything. So now, what is the next step for people with digital that wants to go through digital nomad visa? How can you prepare? Because you can't go to them and tell them that you have certificates, but you don't earn money. That's the next thing we have to tackle now. But before then, can you just give us a thumbs up and can you just subscribe to this channel? We have Womiba technical training coming up tomorrow. We are sure and we are we are not going to reduce the amount in next session. So today is your last day to get into the group and have this training. What can this training offer you? From Excel to QuickBook to graphic designing and to everything that has to do with inventory and data entry, we are there. So, and you will get trained on these things to be able to start earning money from wherever you are. Even when Norway pass this bill and stop this or make it strict, they might not stop this visa, you understand? But they might make it so strict. They might put so many requirements that it will be so hard, just like UK has done. They might make it because it's cheap, everything is going fame. So they might make it strict. So I'm not sure that they will, because every country needs immigrants to be able to get their productivity to a certain level. Everybody needs each other. But what I'm saying is this, they might make it so strict that you cannot even cope when applying. So sometimes, like, some people are running away from UK now, students. So even me, is affecting my business because many people, whenever you tell them how much it will earn, the person will not even discuss UK again. She will tell you, or he will tell you to change to another country. So they will make it strict. If they didn't stop it, they will make it strict. Now, if you have done digital training already, you can earn online remotely. Like people that are into customer, back-end customer service, telecall, data entry, data analysis, writing, graphic designs, and all that. People that are already working in Upwork, you can just apply for this visa and you will get it. In WTP, I will leave Norway visa link. So you go there and read more, and you go there to apply online, because you can actually apply online if you already have the requirements to apply. So the next question might be, what if you apply and they don't want you to come with your family? I will explain this because it has to do with your money. Now, if you are earning barest minimum, they might not want you to come with your family. Yes, although they said family can come, because you have to show stability. It must not be one income if the salary is so low. So what can you do? There are things you can do. Why can't your wife or your husband, the one that will be dependent, look for work or skills that they can equip and start earning, maybe online, or maybe get job in Norway? I will still share some content I have for Norway, because I know many companies in Norway that are recruiting immigrants. So your spouse or your partner might needs to apply. You understand? They need to apply for a job and have a job already while you are doing your own. Now, we have to go back to, if your visa is refused, you can appeal. But as someone with, for my own, if my visa is refused from a country, what can I do? I might not waste time to apply if I know that I'm eligible for other countries, because when you appeal, you might get it or you might not get it. But I don't like the emotions that comes with visa rejections, because I'm someone that deal with many clients, and I can authoritatively tell you it take a toll on them. Would I advise someone, except when your family member are already inside that country, maybe your wife or your husband, then you can appeal as much as you can, because you have a partner that's already in the country. But when you don't have anybody, that you are still on your own, just go to immigration, put lost but found passport, then Kade is coming back again. Put the passport as lost, get a fresh passport, use it to apply to another thing that you can get. So why I have someone now that was rejected because he was unprepared. Someone, you are applying for digital nomad training, you didn't put any certificate, you went for an interview, you didn't go with your certificate. Although he told me that he learned this work from the business center and they didn't give him certificate. So I have told you people, time without number. It's like I'm telling you I'm a medical doctor. You check it. If I'm telling you I'm a medical doctor and I'm telling you that they didn't give me a certificate, but I can operate on your brain, will you agree? So the answer to this question determine determine whether it's good or bad, or what's the way they refused him, the visa is good or bad. So your answer to it will signal what it is. So now, if you are trying to go to Norway at the moment, this is the time to start surfing the internet. If you don't have a digital nomad visa and you want to go maybe as a welder, as a bricklayer, as a roofer, you start looking for construction companies that are recruiting immigrants. I will drop some Norway content under this video as in comment section, and you can browse through it, watch the video, and get information out of it. Then you can now start looking for job ASAP. We call it ASAP, as soon as possible, so that the date you can apply, because it's 15 days waiting time. There's not any long delays like UK or USA or Germany. There's no long delays here. So 15 days, you know where you are standing or not. So I wish you luck from here. But let's listen to this guy. Remember, just can you give us a thumbs up, and let's listen to the guy that is watching me. Hello? Hello? I think he left his phone. Hello? Uh-huh. Okay, you can now tell us why you join us. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear him? I can't hear what you're saying. My volume is in the highest, and still I can't hear you.
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
I can hear you now. Talk.
Yes, I've been following your video on YouTube. On YouTube. Yes, and also that of the. I just want to get clarity on the Norway, Nomad, this Norway visa package. Yes, I'm based in Benin, Nigeria.
Can you speak louder?
Yes, I say I want to get more details on the Norway visa package, on this nomad
Okay.
visa.
Okay. Do you already have skills?
Yes, 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 yes. Digital skill, but not directly with other Upwork or all Fiverr. I
It
don't know
doesn't matter.
how.
It doesn't matter. But
So
are you one?
must I build a portfolio with Fiverr or Upwork? Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, it
Hello.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you are working in Upwork or not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that where you are working is verifiable. Do you know why we say Upwork or this thing? Are people that, okay, I have someone that is doing social media management. She doesn't have a contract agreement with the people she's working for. So what happens is this: there's not any way that they can verify what you are doing. But why people like me are shouting a freelancing platform like Upwork, like Fiverr, is that you can be tracked in an international platform. You can be easily tracked in an international platform. But now, most of my Nigerian people, they are fantastic graphic designer. They just learnt this work, or the skill in business center, and they started working with their with their skill back home. There's not any contract between the employer to show what the person is doing and how much the person is earning. There's nothing like that. Like the girl I'm saying that work in social media as a social media manager for a company, she is doing well, but she has no any way to prove that she's doing that job and she's getting paid.
Oh,
So that is why we normally say Upwork, because in Upwork, you only your profile and your picture can get us track your details, what you do, and how much you have earned. So if you're working for somebody, do you have a contract of the job you are doing?
No signed contract. Yeah, you just
Again,
someone
you
like a
see,
freelancer.
you didn't sign contract. You need to sign contract. You need to sign contract. You see the problem. But when you are working in Upwork or Fiverr, whether you sign contract or not, because it's a regulated platform, they are the one getting the job, they are the one giving you, they are the one charging, managing the money. They are the one that they come when they are called, they can pull your data and tell the immigration people who you are and what you have done and how much you have earned, and in a monthly basis, how much you are earning. But now you don't even have contracts. You don't, but I'm not saying you don't know your skill. You know your skills, but there's not any contract to show that this is what you are practicing. Anybody can come and say that they are doctors, but how do we know? We have to verify the school that they went to. We have to go and check the medical license data in the government Ministry of Health. Then we can get facts. Then their school transcript, we
Okay,
can
what?
track something. But now we can. Now you have done the training. You're working as a freelancer, but there's not any contract.
Okay, what if there's a written document to back like a proof of done with a particular business or company
You, you
from the
remember,
company?
Nigeria has had their own fair share of forgery. You understand? You see, immigration people, what they hear and what they see. So they have that I normally tell you people that these people know us more than we know them. So they see things every day. You can't just walk into an interview, you tell them that you don't have any contract for this job and you've been doing it. And look at the work you have done. Anybody can do that work you are presenting.
That's true.
You see, you need concrete something. That is why this is the only rejection we have had in this Norway. The guy, I asked him why. I know he's a fantastic computer guru. He's doing well. He can even repair computer, but there's not any certification. I keep on saying, go online, get the basic certification as an update to your training. You can go to somewhere like, okay, for instance, you are a web designer. You can go to Udemy and get advanced web designing training.
Yes.
You get the advanced. Then that certificate, that certificate, because Udemy can supply data. It's an international entity. So you can go, whatever your skill is, you should go to Udemy or Skillshare, do advanced course on that, and get the certificate. Use it to back whatever you are doing up. And whenever you're getting job, ask a lawyer to draft a contract between you and the people you are working for, so that you have you make yourself legal, appear serious. You make yourself like you are a serious legal someone. So that is the job of a lawyer. Tell a lawyer the kind of work you do. He said that you're doing this work for this person and look at how much you want to be charging. He should draft a template, a contract template for your business. And again, make sure that your business is registered in CAC. These embassies, they have access to our CAC. So they have access to our CAC. Let me just
Don't
inform
have
you.
it.
You don't have CAC. You have CSC certificate. Okay, if you
Yes,
have
yes.
CSC certificate, then go to a lawyer. Tell lawyer to draft. You can do this thing online. I'm telling you, you don't even need a lawyer, but you can do. You know what I mean? You can do it. You can go online to
Yes.
get samples. Okay, are you a member in WTP? I will share a contract for people that work for themselves. I
I
will
am.
share like some samples when I have the time in WTP, so you take it from there. But don't stop doing job without signing contract, because that contract give you what it gives you a legal backup and a legal backup profile, so that if even, let me just tell you, do you know bloggers in Nigeria travel abroad? Do you know bloggers? Do you know they travel with blogging online? Do you know why? Because Google AdSense is the one paying them. So it's an international organization.
Yeah.
If you are in social media and you are a blogger, you earn more than $2,000 dollar a month, you can travel anywhere as a digital nomad, anywhere. Because Google AdSense and Facebook, when they are paying you, you are their employer. So you have to get something that is internationally recognized. That your contract will give you a backup as an independent worker. But I will still say, if you don't have certificate of what you are doing, go online, do advanced course on that, get the certificate.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, let me answer questions. If you have any questions, and if you're joining us new, can you just give us a thumbs up? Can you subscribe? We love you. Don't make it your last. As I'm going to read the comment section, I think there's not even any question. Kukumba Roni, I'm following you. Okay, thank you so much for a follow and a subscribe button. And Kukuma, keep up. Thank you so much, Kakumba Roni. Orarinde Omosuyi. Good day. So if you're watching me, tell me the skills that you have and tell me the country where you are, so that I want to make a 5 profile when I have chance. I don't really have chance now, but when I want to write it down as something I will do later, because now I have a short screen time because my eyes is giving me problem. And again, we are preparing to start our training tomorrow. So there are many things on the table, but tell me where you are watching me from and the skills that you have, so that we can take it. We can, like, when we get one skill, we can tell you the plan you might have in your location or ways you can upgrade your earning capacity. Whether anything, tell me the course you studied or skills you have. Whether so, we can discuss how you can hone it. That's the next content we'll be discussing in WTP as the training is going on, and as we are getting people to work online to make money, so that they can have a proof where their source of income is coming, so that they can prove something and go abroad. Now you have known that you have till now till 17th March, I think, before the parliament sits again to apply for this visa, which is it's one of the easiest visas in Norway. So go and prepare your work and apply. It's only 15 days waiting time. It's so easy. So now you know all the things that you need and you know how to go about it and the requirements. We can sign up because there's no any question to answer. So I wish you luck. And if you are joining us now, remember, just like the guy that just Kajetan or somebody, I think his name is Kajetan. The guy talked, he doesn't have certificate, but he knows what he's doing. Go and get advanced training online and get certificates. I've been shouting it. You need to prove what you are doing. You need to, prove that you have done this training, So if it's tech training, you come to WTP. We have a class starting tomorrow, $40 for people that are outside Nigeria and 40,000 naira for people inside Nigeria. Every information that you need is in the description box, the WTP link to join us. So we have talked a lot today. So you know everything that you need to know about this Norway. So the parliament sits and discuss about it, like they have done Canada yesterday. Canada now, you cannot bring your spouse for student visa. And again, you cannot the schools now have some limitation on the number of people they are bringing. So tonight we will be talking about that one and the live stream, I think 8 p.m. Nigerian time or 9 p.m. Nigerian time. I've forgotten. So I will see you guys in the night. Can you just give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, please? and come to WTP. Follow us. Don't miss this training. The next class is 80,000 naira and $100. That is what you will be paying for the next class. So this is 50% discount. Make use of it. The offer ends today. This is your last chance of joining us. So I bow out. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And I see you in the night. So we discuss, and I will tell you how to manipulate Canada. There are ways to manipulate all these laws that just came out. So don't forget, I will tell you what to do if you want to move to Canada with your spouse. In the evening, I will tell you the secrets. So put your notification button on. I will come here in the night as usual to tell you what you will do. And God bless you, and God bless you. God bless you. Subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Bye-bye.